Hey guys, Alex here, and I just got back from watching the Warcraft movie. It took me a while to watch this movie, and I'll tell you why. Based on the trailer alone, I was not very impressed by what I saw in the trailer, and that's why it took me a whole month to get my butt to the theater and actually watch the movie. I hate basing my opinion on a movie based on the trailer itself. That's why I made it a point to actually watch the movie. So before I go into my movie review, I want to talk about other movie reviews about Warcraft. Basically, pretty much every movie review that I've read said this movie was utter garbage, utter crap, filth upon filth. Now, I'm going to say right now, my opinion highly disagrees with those opinions. I thought this movie was freaking fantastic. It was very well told, I think. The action sequences were actually pretty damn good. And I think in terms of storytelling, I think they do a better job in a 2-hour time span of getting their story out than other movies of similar genre. Let me talk about my background with Warcraft. I have zero experience with the World of Warcraft MMO, but this movie is not based on the World of Warcraft. This is based more on the real-time strategy game Warcraft. So it's the same universe, but a different time period. As far as I know. I've never played World of Warcraft, sorry. But, yeah, I did used to play the real-time strategy Warcraft series. Unfortunately for me, it's not really unfortunate, but I basically stopped playing Warcraft when I tried out StarCraft for the first time, because I thought StarCraft, for me, was a lot more appealing at the time. And I probably still stick by my guns with that. That said, I really did like this movie quite a bit. I think they did a really good job telling this story. So let me talk about the story really quick, just to give you a general gist. Basically, the planet or the world where these orcs live, it's basically decaying. It's no longer able to support orc life. So what they want to do, they want to invade another place if they can find one and colonize that. So in order to do so, there's this really bad orc shaman or orc mage named Gul'dan, and he has this ability using the fell magic to open this portal and let his orc warriors run across, and that's how he plans to spread or to place the orcs in another place that's able to support their lifestyle. So this orc shaman Gul'dan, this magic is really bad. It's called Fel, and in order to use the Fel magic, especially in high doses, he needs to take the life of another living creature. So the conflict arises when he finds this place called Azeroth, and that's basically where the humans live, and also elves and dwarves and other magical creatures. But yeah, he opens this portal. He only has enough magic to send only the best orc warriors across, and then the plan from there is to capture more, I guess, livestock so that he can drain their life, the life force out of them, and that'll give him more powers to open this portal for a longer period of time to get the entire orc horde across, and that would definitely conquer this Azeroth place. So that's where the conflict arises. These guys find Azeroth, they open the portal, and now they want to conquer Azeroth. And that's where we meet the other main characters. So the other main characters are Lothar. He's basically the right hand of the king being King Lane of Azeroth. Pretty cool guy, very sympathetic character, I think. At first I thought he was going to be a douchebag, but throughout the movie he's basically a saint. And so for that, I think he's pretty much the ideal king. He cares for his subjects, and he's willing to put his life on the line. But he's not really the main character. The main character is Lothar. And this guy, Travis Fimmel, was actually the star of the History Channel's Viking show. So I actually recognized him. Very cool guy. And so he's the right hand of the king. But you also meet some other characters that are also main characters, such as the mage in training. His name is... I'll look it up. His name is Khadgar. And I don't know who this actor is, Ben Schnetzer. Never seen him in any other TV show or movie. But he's actually a really cool character. because when they show magic, the magic is really powerful. It's like, boom! Don't mess with the freaking mage, but that magic's gonna knock the crap out of you. So that's what I liked about this movie. I think the magical characters were freaking awesome. Like Gul'dan, who wields the Fel magic, is really awesome. And Khadgar, this mage in training, who abandoned his training, is also really awesome too, even though he hasn't quite mastered his own arts of sorcery. And then there's another mage out there. He's known as a guardian because he has mastered the art of magic, and he is looked upon as the guardian of Azeroth because of his magical mastery. And this guy's played by Ben Foster. The character's name is Medivh. Very cool character, and his magic is like off the charts. And I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but he is a very cool character. And then you have some other characters that you need to know, like Duarton. He is the orc hero, or yeah, sure, we'll call him an orc hero. He's one of the other main characters in this movie. You never see the actor, but I guess you hear him. His name is Toby Kebbell, and I believe he played Pausanias in the hold on, let me see. Did he? In the Alexander series. I want to make sure. He was, hold on. He did look very familiar. Wait. Yeah, he was in Alexander. He played Pausanias, the guy who assassinates King Philip. Sorry. But yeah, he plays Duarton, who is completely CGI'd in this movie as a really big orc chieftain. And then you have another, orc-ish character. Her name is Garona. She's actually, I think, half orc, half human. That's how she's able to communicate with, humans and speak the language to humans. So, that's the story. These guys want to stop the orc horde from coming over to enslave their planet, basically. And it's a very simplistic plot, but I think they tell the story really well, really effectively. And that's what I like about this movie. The storytelling is really economical. They don't waste time unnecessarily on things that they've already discussed. Like, they basically introduce characters, move them out, and introduce more characters, and then they spend time developing characters. And there's so many characters in this, 2-hour movie. I think they do a really good job of getting these character names out there, letting you recognize their face, and letting you sympathize with them. Just with enough time that you can actually identify with them. From what I understand, they're going to make more Warcraft movies, maybe. I hope so anyways. But yeah, I like the storytelling, very economical. The action sequences are really awesome, I think. And probably my favorite thing are the magical characters like Khadgar. Very cool. Like, I don't think his Thespian abilities, the actor's Thespian abilities are up there, but his character is so awesome. And the fact that he's still kind of youthful and still training, it kind of fits with his character, I think. That he's still, getting comfortable with his role, just like the character's getting comfortable with using magic. So I think it works out for him. And of course, Lothar is really, really awesome too. Very skilled, swordsman. And even the orc warriors will respect this guy because he's so awesome in combat. He's a great warrior. So yeah, I really like this movie a lot. I don't know why all these negative reviews came in about this movie. Like, they're calling it like one of the crappiest movies ever, giving it like a failing, review level, especially on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, basically never listen to the critics. I thought this movie was freaking good, like really damn awesome, very entertaining. I also got from the Regal Cinema for watching this movie, I got a free copy of the Warcraft game. Now, this is actually the World of Warcraft, which is pretty cool. But as I said, this movie is not based on the World of Warcraft. It's based more on the RTS Warcraft. But I think it's still pretty cool. This might give me a chance to play Warcraft. Never played it. For me, the only experience I have with the World of Warcraft is basically pop culture references from other shows like South Park. They did a Warcraft episode called Make Love, Not Warcraft. And also I watched the web series The Guild starring Felicity Day, where it's basically centered on playing the World of Warcraft, even though they don't call it the World of Warcraft, they call it the game. I guess probably just for legal reasons, that's why they do that. So, I highly recommend this movie. I'm definitely gonna buy this when it comes to DVD. And from what I understand, the movie didn't do so well domestically, but overseas, this movie did really well in China. So I think the movie production broke even, I think. So I think because of that, they might have enough money to make a Warcraft sequel. And maybe if it's successful enough in China and other overseas locations, they can finally get to the World of Warcraft. I would totally like to see that. And obviously, I'd like to see a StarCraft movie as well, because from what I've seen in this, they can really make this a very successful video game to movie adaptation. So I think that's all I really want to say. I guess the only bad things in this movie, the acting wasn't quite top notch, generally speaking. There's some really good actors in there, like Ben Foster and Travis Fimmel and Dominic Cooper. But a lot of the other cast, they weren't quite up there, you know, like with Lord of the Ring actors. But I think because the movie's a bit more fun oriented, I think they get away with it. And it's not really a weakness, it's just something to point out, because there's really not much else to point out. I like the story a lot. The soundtrack was pretty solid, I think. And yeah, the action scenes were awesome. I like seeing the costumes. The costumes were very well made, especially the knights. I mean, like all the soldiers of Azeroth, they had really cool looking gear, and the CGI was spot on. It looks really good. Animation was very fluid. And I really do hope they explore, you know, this world of Azeroth and the other outlying areas around Azeroth, because I think people want to see what this world looks like. Alright, that's all I want to say. I am a gamer, I'm just not a World of Warcraft gamer.